Hello CS friends, CS students. In this video, I am going to explain you how to read the company law for a December 2016 and onward examination. From my book Company Law, first edition, published by the taxmann. And as you can see, the features of the books, it is a complete material to prepare the paper number 1, Company Law for a CS executive. What are the features or what are the speciality of the book and how to read the book is the main objective of this video. Let us understand. First of all, the book has been divided into the 34 chapters, and in the same manner like the study module of the ICSI has been written or prepared. The book consists the necessary theory in a tabular form, as well as it contains the past examination questions. So the benefit is that once you refer or purchase this book, you don't require to refer any other material separately, because it contains necessary and adequate number of the practice question along with the answer or hint answer. So all the past examination questions almost from the year 2005 are included. It amount as almost 22 to 23 examination questions along with the answers are included, and in my opinion it is more than enough to understand the trend of the past papers. After that, it contains the few more questions for a practice purpose, so that you can test your knowledge, you can test your preparation and understand whether you are going in a right track or not. As I said you, the book has been written as per the module of the institute or a course curriculum of the ICSI. Entire theory has been presented in a tabular form. At the beginning of the book, I have provided how to read the book, but many students directly go to the chapter or directly go to the past examination questions. In this segment, I have explained that what I have covered, how to prepare for an exam. This is a very important, and you should read it very carefully before you start reading the book or you start preparing your paper. I have also minutely explained, like here, interim dividend and the final dividend, how to write the difference. I have explained each and everything with a great care. Like you can see here, I have provided by way of example how to write the difference, how to write the section number, how to manage the time during the exam. These all are included in the first segment. But the student failed to read this section or omit this. Thereafter you can see that the book consists the same chapter number as containing as per the module, chapter wise, everything is included. 34 chapters in which the entire course has been divided, and you can prepare chapter one by one as per your convenience. In my opinion, the book has been written in such a fashion, such a manner, that anyone who is even not taking a coaching or a class can easily understand the company law and get the very good marks. Necessary examples are given whenever possible. Let us review the style so that you can come to know better about the book. As you are aware, the first is all about an introduction. And everything is given in a tabular form. Like you can see here, the first table consists of very basic about the company. Then the nature and the character of the company. One by one point is explained in a very easy manner. Now the benefit of this tabular form is that you can get the point very easily. At the same time, if the examiner or institute or somebody asks you the particular question, you can always be able to write down effectively. For example, if you read from something else and the question which has been asked is that define the company, you will write down the definition of the company as it is given here. But for an example, if you have been asked, explain the meaning of the word company, so then if you write the definition, it is wrong. Because a definition is different than the meaning. In a meaning, you are required to explain the definition in your language. You are required to decompose or bifurcate the elements. And there is a possibility that the examiner may ask you, define the company and explain the meaning of the word company. 90% students will fail to understand about what is to be written within the meaning. But here, if you read, the meaning is explained here. Meaning has been explained here. Right. While the definition is under the next row or a column. This is how the entire book has been prepared. And it facilitates the student a very easy learning. Like I have also given the landmark judgment whenever it is necessary, whenever it is required. Like here you can see under the nature and the character, everybody is aware about the landmark judgment of Solomon versus Solomon and Company Limited. So not only I have given the name of the judgment, I have given the number of judgments in detail, because a company law is a very crucial and important subject for you, right? For example, here I have given the landmark judgment of Macura versus Northern Assurance Company Limited. Now the fact and the judgment of the case has been given by way of bullet points, so that it will be very easy for a student to understand it. And by this method, every chapter consists of a landmark judgment. As a student of a professional examination, you are supposed to remember the few or some of the landmark judgment. You cannot completely omit it. One more special feature about the book I would like to highlight, or I would like to tell. The necessary points are given with the bold fonts. Here you can see. So, in case at the time of first reading, you can underline it, you can use the marker pen. Now this point will facilitate the easy revision or a fast revision of the points during the time of an examination or a shortage of a time. But for that you need to make a plan at the time of a first reading. Once a chapter is over, for example, here the chapter is over after a few questions. I have included all the past examination questions from June 2005 and all the simple and similar questions of the past examinations are clubbed together. So there is no duplication of the question. Like you can understand by reading these two, a company is a separate person from its member. Explain the circumstances under which the court may disregard the company's corporate personality. That was asked in CS June 2003. Same question was asked also in December 2003, but in a different manner. What do you mean by a lifting of a corporate veil? So here I am not reproducing the each and everything again and again. Say for example, I have please refer the paragraph number 5. So by referring the paragraph number 5, one can find out the answer. Let us go to the paragraph number 5 and understand. Right? So this is a paragraph number 5. Lifting of a corporate veil. Lifting of a corporate veil. So what is a corporate veil? If it has been asked, you are required to write down this much. When the corporate veil can be lifted, you are required to write down this much. So with this tabular form, you can quickly grasp it. You will come to know what is to be written. Let us again go back to the past exam question. So every questions are given, necessary explanations are provided. Thereafter you will find the practice questions. Right? Here you will find the practice question. And a large number of practice questions are being given, so that the student can do the sufficient practice. Once you complete this, you will go to the another chapter. And by this method, the entire course, 34 chapters can be covered. One more speciality I would like to tell you about the book is that the book is most updated. And the book consists all the amendments which are applicable for a December 2016 exam. And the number of provision newly incorporated or implied are also included. For example, if I talk about the chapter number 26, chapter number 26 is on the minority majority, alternatively known as a operation and mismanagement. Earlier, the provision of the old act, that means the Companies Act 1956, was applicable, but for a December 2016 onward examination, the new provision, section 241 to 245, will be applicable from the Companies Act 2013. So the book is updated. Book consists the latest provision. Not only that, the provision about the special court, NCLT, and other necessary amendments are also included. At the last, you will find the sole paper of the June 2016 examination. So it is a complete book for a reference, for study at the home purpose, to be read in conjunction or along with the other coaching class material, and you can get the maximum mark out of it. With this, I would like to conclude, and I would like to wish you a very best for your examination and wish you a very happy reading. Thank you.